Hi everyone, I'm Haley, and I've been working with Camp Bold Eagle as the Arts and Crafts Director for the past 4 years. I am so excited to get to show you how to do an arts and crafts project today. I'm going to be showing you how to make a big mouth animal drawing. As you can see with these animal drawings, the mouths open and close when you open and close the folded paper. There are 3 basic styles that you can pick from. A single circle head, like the lion, the dog, or the monster, a double circle head, like the cow or the hippo, or you could do a fish body. I will show you the basics of each and include images as I go. There will also be images available of each project. For this project, you will need some plain white paper, a pencil, some colored pencils or crayons or markers. You can also grab a black marker, a ruler, and if you're going to do a single circle head, you can grab a circle to trace. The first thing I'm going to show you how to do is fold your paper. Make sure that it's portrait style. That means it is taller than it is long. Next, go about 1/3 of the way down the page and make a light mark. This mark will act as a guide as you make your first fold. You want to fold the paper so that you bring the bottom part up and behind the top part. There should now be a chunk above the top part of the paper, as you can see with mine. Now you're going to take your paper and bring the back piece back down, but not all of the way. You want there to be an overlap flap. This overlap flap will act as your mouth of your animal when you open and close your paper. Something to think about when you decide how far to bring your paper back down is since the paper for the mouth is folded in half when it's closed, it will actually be twice the size you think it will be. You can see what I mean when I open and close my paper. Once you decide which animal you want to do, you can now draw the head. For this step, make sure that your paper is in the folded closed position and grab your pencil. If you're going to do a single circle head, you just want to draw your circle on your paper so that the fold is right in the middle of your circle. If you want, you can trace a cup or a roll of tape or any other circle that you can find. I'm using the lid of a food container. The single circle head can be used to make a lion, a dog, a monster, or really any animal that has a plain round head. I've seen kids make cats, sloths, even frogs, so the possibilities are endless. If you want to do a little bit more complicated animal, you can do a double circle head. For this, you want to make sure that your paper is in the closed position, and then you're going to draw an oval for the mouth. You want to place the oval so that the fold is in the middle of it, just like the plain circle head. Once you have the mouth placed, you can draw the top part of the head on the top half piece of the paper. A double circle head can be used to make a cow or a hippo, just like my examples that I have. The last example I have for you is a fish. A fish is similar to the double circle head in that the main part of the body is an oval. So first, you want to draw a large oval for the body, placing it so that the fold is in the middle, just like the previous 2. You can then draw a mouth and face at one end and the tail on the other. Next, we're going to open up our paper so we can draw the mouth. For both the single circle head and the double circle heads, just draw 2 straight lines from the top part of the mouth to the bottom part. You can use a ruler or a straight edge if you want. The fish is pretty similar, but a little different. One end will just connect the top of the tail to the bottom of the tail. The other end is the mouth. Since the fish is in profile, you will need to bring the fish's mouth in before you connect the top and bottom lip. Once you reach this point, we're going to go ahead and add eyes and nose and whiskers if you want. An important thing to think about is that when you draw the top and bottom of the mouths, you want the lines to be slightly inside where the paper overlaps. That way the lines won't be visible when you fold it shut. So for the top lip, draw the line slightly under the crease from the fold. And for the bottom line, draw it slightly above the point where your paper will come down when folded. I'm going to use a ruler because I want to make sure that my lines are level. You can also add extras to the mouth if you want, like teeth or a tongue or even something inside the mouth. I drew my monster eating a lollipop. At this point, go ahead and draw the rest of the animal's body and anything you might want in the background. For my dog, I drew a dog house. For the hippo, I drew a pond. There are endless possibilities to the environment that you put your animal in. If you're making a lion, you will need to make sure that you draw the mane all the way around. And if you're doing a fish, you can add additional detail to the body as well. I also drew my fish blowing some bubbles. Since the fish is in profile, when you open it, the mouth is seen at the side instead of the front. So I included some lips on my fish, so that way when it's closed, the lips are shut, but when I open my paper, the lips are open and the whole mouth is open as well. Great job! I wish I could see all of your guys' projects. So now, all that's left to do is to color it in using your crayons or markers. I'm using colored pencils. And if you want, you can even take a black marker and outline it when you're done. Now that you're done, you can watch your animal open and close its mouth as you fold and unfold your paper. I hope you had fun making your big mouth animal, and now that you know how to make one, try experimenting with other animal faces if you want.